My beloved child, have you sensed it? There's a palpable tension in the air, a sense that not everyone around you has your best interests at heart. I've been warning you, quietly poking your soul, and offering you glimpses of the jealousy that surrounds you. I've tried 3 times to explain to you that not everyone who smiles at you is for you. You felt it in discussions, subtle acts, and how certain people seem to respond to your advancement. Now I'm speaking to you personally because something will change in 2 days. Envy is a deadly thing. It sneaks into hearts and ruins relationships without warning. The people around you, those whose hearts have been influenced by jealousy, may not even understand what is motivating them, but I can see everything. Their jealousy has grown, and it's time for you to be cautious. I am not telling you this to instill dread in you, but to prepare you. Something will come to light in 2 days, and you must be prepared. I want you to be prepared to handle it with grace and knowledge. You may not have recognized the warning signals because you have been so focused on moving ahead and receiving the gifts I have placed in your life. But now is the moment to completely open your eyes. Envy may turn friends into enemies, but remember that no weapon forged against can succeed. You are under my protection, and I am with you right now. What happens in 2 days may expose the genuine intents of people around you, but it will also prove my ability to protect and uplift you. You may ask why I didn't speak out earlier, why my warnings were mild, but you needed to develop through this. You needed to learn to trust your intuition and know when someone's heart was in sync with yours. Now that you have received those quiet warnings, I am speaking loudly because the moment has arrived for you to act wisely. Envy has been building up around you for a while, and it's now peaking. But you're not alone. I'm standing with you. In 2 days, I will make it plain who supports you and who does not. The masks will collapse, revealing the reality. But don't be worried. This discovery is meant to release you, not damage you. I'm preparing you for the next level, and not everyone can go where you're going. The jealousy surrounding you is merely a distraction, but I want you to be aware of it so you can overcome it. Keep your heart clean and trust me to handle what you can't see. If you think God is communicating to you concerning the envious individuals in your life, write 757 and express your faith in His protection. I want you to pay careful attention over the next 2 days. Be mindful of your talks, interactions, and how others react to your accomplishment. I am not asking you to be paranoid, but I do want you to be sensible. People who are jealous of you may attempt to hide their sentiments, but the truth will come out eventually. You will notice minor signals, subtle suggestions that will make things clearer. Trust what you see. I'm showing you these things for a purpose. You may begin to notice behavioral changes. Pals who formerly praised your accomplishments may seem distant or judgmental. Don't be disheartened. This is all part of the process. Not everyone is prepared to manage your blessings, and jealousy has the ability to convert adoration into resentment. But I want you to transcend beyond it. Their jealousy reflects their own troubles, not your merit. Stay modest, compassionate, and cautious. I'm warning you so you don't be caught off guard when the truth comes out. In 2 days, everything will be obvious. You will no longer have to guess who actually cares about you. I'm going to make things clear, but when that time comes, I don't want you to be angry or frustrated. I need you to answer wisely and gracefully. People that are jealous of you are struggling with their own anxieties and suffering. Your responsibility is not to fight them, but to guard your heart and let me manage the rest. This jealousy has grown as a result of the gifts I have bestowed upon you. As you grew and I elevated you, several individuals around you felt left behind. Instead of looking to me for guidance, they turned to you, comparing themselves to you rather than concentrating on what I have to offer them. But remember that I am the provider of all good things, and anything I have for you is yours. Nobody can take it from you, no matter how much they envy you. The following 2 days will be spent preparing. I want you to focus on the individuals in your life and pray for discernment and wisdom. Ask me to show you who is on your side and who is against you. You don't need to confront anybody or make any extreme choices right now. Just be calm, observant, and trust that I will disclose what has to be revealed. The buried jealousy will be exposed and you will see the truth plainly. If you think God is prepared to disclose the truth in your life, write 642 and trust Him to provide the insight you need. Your life is going through a shift right now. What is occurring around you isn't simply about jealousy, it's about advancement. I am moving you to a new level, and not everyone will be able to join you. The jealousy you perceive is just a clue that you are outgrowing certain relationships and surroundings. Don't get disheartened. This is part of the process. I'm trimming your life so you can produce even more fruit. When the truth is exposed in 2 days, you may experience feelings of loss. It is never easy to watch relationships change, particularly when they have been a part of your life for a long time. But I want you to know that not all losses are horrible. Some folks have been holding you back without you even knowing it. Their jealousy and bitterness have weighed heavily on your soul. When I expose the truth, it is because I am releasing you from that burden so that you might ascend higher. There will be a tendency to cling on and attempt to correct or smooth things over, but sometimes the best thing to do is let go. I'm asking you to trust me on this. People that are jealous of you have their own journey to complete, and sometimes the journey involves taking different pathways. This is not about passing judgment. It is about enabling both of you to develop in the manner I have prepared. Release them to me and concentrate on what I'm asking you to do. You may also feel relieved that the truth has been revealed. The tension you've been experiencing and the subtle warnings I've been providing you will all make sense. You'll realize why some relationships have been strained and why you've been uncomfortable in particular circumstances. That's because I've been getting you ready for this moment. In 2 days, the weight of uncertainty will be lifted, allowing you to go on with clarity and confidence. As you prepare for this occasion, please keep your heart gentle. It's easy to get defensive, to allow the pain develop into bitterness. But that's not what I want for you. I'm asking you to walk in love even while others are filled with jealousy. Your reaction now is part of your testimony. Show mercy, even when the truth hurts, and believe that I will bring healing to the relationships that can be repaired. If you feel God is asking you to live in love and grace, write 358 and ask Him for the strength to let go of what you need to. The following 2 days are significant, not just for what is disclosed, but also for how you handle it. I am giving you this time to prepare your heart and bring yourself into a state of calm. You may feel pressured by what is ahead, but remember that I am in charge. You do not have to deal with this on your own. I will take you through it all. As the reality becomes clear, I want you to remain anchored in me. Don't allow the jealousy of others undermine your confidence or feeling of security. I put you where you are for a purpose, and no amount of envy or hate will alter that. What I have for you is safe and cannot be taken away. The jealousy surrounding you may attempt to drag you down, but I will elevate you up. You will be tempted to confront, speak out, and explain yourself to those who envy you, but I implore you to remain silent. Allow me to fight this war for you. There is a season for everything, and right now is the moment for thinking, listening, and allowing me to reveal what has to be disclosed. The truth will speak for itself, so you won't have to defend yourself. I will vindicate you in due course. This is also a moment for you to be grateful rather than linger on the negative thoughts of people who envy you. I want you to concentrate on the gifts I've bestowed upon you. Be grateful for the progress you've achieved, the opportunities that have arisen, and the people who really support you. The jealousy you are experiencing is only a distraction from the riches I have already put in your life. Don't let it distract you from what's really important. The following 2 days will provide clarification. What was previously concealed will be revealed, and you will be given an option. Will you allow envy to influence you, or will you rise above it? I'm calling you to rise. People who are jealous of you do not determine your value, I do. Their emotions are theirs to deal with, and I will manage them. Your responsibility is to keep traveling in the direction I've chosen for you, with your head held high and your heart full of serenity. If you think God is bringing you insight and calm, write 529 and express your faith in His timetable. I see how hard you've worked, how you've fought through terrible times, and now you're entering a season of blessing. The jealousy you're experiencing is not an indication that you've done anything wrong. Rather, it indicates that you're precisely where I want you to be. People envy something they cannot control or comprehend, but you should not be concerned about their ideas. You are walking in my favor, and that is all that counts. In 2 days, you will be able to see more clearly. I will expose your eyes to the truth, and with it will come freedom. You will be free to go on without the weight of doubt or the oppressive presence of secret jealousy. What has been bubbling in the background will be revealed, and I want you to prepare to go ahead with grace and confidence. This is a time of progress for you. As you cope with others' jealousy, you are also learning how to deal with the benefits I have bestowed upon you. Not everyone will applaud your achievement, which is okay. You don't need everyone's approval. All you need is myself. The following 2 days will disclose who is actually for you and who is not, allowing you to walk with others who share your mission. I'm asking you to trust me on this. You may not understand why some relationships are strained, but I can see the broader picture. I am trimming your life to prepare you for more. Hidden jealousy is merely holding you back. Once uncovered, you'll be able to enter a new season of freedom and blessing. Trust that I am doing this for your benefit, even if it is difficult at the time. Keep your heart open to hear my voice during the following 2 days. I will lead you through each discussion and contact, and I will provide you with the insight to react appropriately. You do not need to be concerned about what is to come. I am with you and will handle everything. Stay close to me, and I will give you peace that exceeds understanding. If you think God is directing you throughout this period of change, write 384 and rest in His peace. As you prepare for what is ahead, in these last minutes before everything is revealed, I want you to concentrate on the future rather than the past. What happens in the next 2 days will be historic. The jealousy you feel will no longer be able to conceal, but this is not something to fear. Rather, it is something to embrace. Because once the truth is revealed, you will be free to embrace the totality of what I have for you. You are on the verge of something new, something larger than what you have previously experienced, and the people around you may be unable to cope with the changes that will occur. That's why I'm teaching you these things now, so you can go on without the weight of jealousy. You will see clearly who is supposed to walk with you and who is not, and this clarity will be a blessing. When the truth is known, I want your heart to remain pure. It's easy to let others' actions harden your heart, but I need you to remain open to what I'm doing. People who are jealous of you are not your enemy. They are merely lost and struggling to find their path. Show them grace while simultaneously setting limits. Not everyone will have access to you in the next season, and that's okay. You are not responsible for how others perceive your achievement. You are only accountable for how you live out the benefits I have bestowed upon you. Stay modest and focused, and I'll manage the rest. The jealousy of others may hurt, but it will not halt what I am accomplishing in your life. You're making progress, and nothing can stop my plans for you. In 2 days, everything will be obvious. The truth will set you free, and you will enter a new season with a renewed perspective. The lingering jealousy will no longer hold you back, and you will be able to go on with confidence and calm. Trust that I am directing you, and that everything is going according to my perfect plan. If you think that God is releasing you from the burden of envy, write 619 and go forth in trust and freedom. You are on the brink of something major, something that will provide clarity and liberation. In 2 days, the things that have been lurking in the shadows will be revealed. It may be difficult to see some realities revealed, but this exposure is for your benefit. The jealousy that has been boiling under the surface will no longer be able to hide, and when it is exposed, it will lose its power over you. I know it's difficult to accept that not everyone in your life genuinely cares about you, but I'm allowing this to happen so that you can move forward without the unnecessary burdens you've been carrying the weight of others' envy for far too long. and it's been draining your energy, even if you weren't aware of it. In 2 days, that weight will be removed and you'll walk without the subtle resistance that has been holding you back. This is not about punishing anybody, nor is it about being defensive or resentful. It is about preparing you for better opportunities. I'm taking you to a place where your heart is light, your mind is clear, and your soul is free to fly. People who are jealous of you may not realize what is going on in their own hearts, but I will handle them. Your responsibility is to trust me, keep focused on the road I've set for you, and remain calm in the face of this discovery. It is time to prepare, not in dread, but in trust. When the truth is revealed, you must remain steadfast and anchored in my promises. I've been preparing you for this time, even in the quiet mornings. I've given you nudges, unsettling emotions, and moments when you know something isn't quite right. That was my kind way of showing you what was going on. The time for quiet has ended, and I'm speaking explicitly so that you're completely prepared. The following 2 days are for preparation. Reflect, pray, and ask me to lead you. Ask me to strengthen your spirit and give you wisdom in responding when the truth is revealed. I will not leave you to confront this alone. I will give you serenity in the middle of it and teach you how to go ahead gracefully. This is a time for development, and it is part of the journey I've been preparing you for. If you think God is asking you to prepare for what is to come, write 718 and be confident in His knowledge and serenity. In these instances, it is vital to remember that you are defined by my love for you and the purpose I have for your life, not by how others see you or their envy. People who are jealous of you may attempt to project their fears onto you, but their views are meaningless. My plan for you is unbreakable, and no amount of envy can undo it. The following 2 days may bring about some adjustments. You may need to adapt your relationships, set new limits, or even let go of some ties that no longer correspond with where I am heading you. This is not something to fear. Rather, it is something to embrace. I'm trimming your life so you may grow even more. Sometimes the individuals who began your trip cannot accompany you to the next level. That's okay. Believe that I know what's best for you. As you prepare for this revelation, I invite you to reflect on my words. Let it serve as your anchor in the days ahead. Nothing can disturb your belief in my truth. You will see envy all around you, but it will not bother you because you know that my intentions for you are bigger than any plot or unpleasant feeling. I am your foundation and will keep you stable. As the reality becomes clear, you may be inclined to confront individuals who are jealous of you, but I want you to handle it gracefully. There is no need for fighting or harsh words. Let me to be your defender. The truth will speak for itself, and your tranquility will be a compelling witness to all who see. The way you manage this situation will reflect your confidence in me, and I want you to shine brilliantly through it. Those who have been jealous of you are not your adversaries. They are just lost. Pray for them, beg for their recovery, and place them in my care. I am capable of touching their hearts in ways that you cannot, but your attention should be on walking in the light, being loyal to your mission, and allowing me to lead you through this season. What's coming isn't just about exposing your envy, it's about liberating you from its burden. If you feel God is calling you to live in grace and peace, write 829 and let Him handle the rest. Tonight you felt the tension rising over time. It was as if you could feel something was wrong but couldn't quite pinpoint it. That is because the jealousy that has surrounded you has been subtle, buried beneath smiles and kind remarks, but no more. In 2 days, the truth will become clear. You will plainly know who is on your side and who isn't. This revelation may occur via talks, acts, or even silence, but whatever occurs, you will know in your soul that the truth has been disclosed. And when it occurs, I want you to react wisely. Not everyone who expresses jealousy should be removed from your life. Some individuals may change, and I may ask you to provide grace and forgiveness. However, others may need to be freed so that you may go without interruption. I've been preparing you for this moment, even if it seems unexpected. When the truth is revealed, nothing about it surprises me. I've seen everything from the beginning, and I've planned this time for your development and safety. What I disclose in 2 days will be part of the pruning process I've initiated in your life. Trust that I am eliminating what no longer serves you to make way for new development. It's also vital for you to understand that this discovery is about you, not simply others around you. I'm teaching you how to manage success, how to negotiate relationships during times of blessing, and how to deal with individuals who don't always support you. This is part of your development, a growing process that will prepare you for better things to come. When the truth comes out, you may experience a range of feelings, including relief, grief, and even resentment. Don't allow your emotions overwhelm you. Instead, bring them to me. I'll give you the tranquility you need to go on. The individuals who have been jealous of you are not the emphasis here. Your attention should be on where I am bringing you and how you will react to the possibilities that await you. If you feel God is using this opportunity to help you develop, write 539 and ask Him for the wisdom to deal with what's ahead. The days ahead are full with purpose. This is more than simply an expose, it is also a metamorphosis. You are being prepared for higher things, and part of that preparation is learning how to deal with adversity, especially when it comes unexpectedly. The jealousy of others may have weighed on you, but now that it has been disclosed, you will be able to go on without it. I want you to understand that you are stronger than you think. The jealousy surrounding you may have been disturbing, but it will not stop you. You have my power inside you, and it will get you through this time. So when the truth is exposed, do not shrink back. Instead, stand strong in the confidence I have given you. You are my kid, and I have wonderful plans for you, plans that no amount of jealousy can derail. This is also a moment to reflect. As you observe the jealousy emerge, consider what lessons you may learn from this experience. How can you develop from it? How can you make the most of this opportunity to connect with my life's purpose? People who are jealous of you lose out on what I have for them, but you don't have to. Stay focused, modest, and continue to follow my will. There will be those who stick with you through this, people who have been silently supporting you all along. Don't ignore them. It's easy to get caught up in the drama of jealousy and lose sight of the people who actually care about you. Take time to thank people who have encouraged and loved you. They are part of the gift I have bestowed upon you, and I want you to cultivate those connections. In 2 days, the environment surrounding you will change. The underlying jealousy will no longer hold you back, and you will feel lighter, freer, and more secure in the road I have set for you. The individuals who were supposed to be with you will remain, while those who were never actually with you will go away. Trust that this is my method of getting you ready for what comes next. You are entering a new season, and I am with you every step of the way. But if you sense God is preparing you for a new season, write 731 and trust Him to guide you through it with grace and power. You are going to have a breakthrough that will provide not just insight, but also freedom. The quiet warnings I've given you are meant to prepare you for this moment, and now I'm speaking directly to you because you're ready to face the truth. Envy has no place in your destiny, and when it is revealed, you will realize that I have been protecting you all along. In 2 days, you will understand why some relationships have deteriorated, why certain people have withdrawn themselves, and why you have felt uncomfortable around certain people. But more importantly, you will realize that none of this can prevent what I have planned for you. You are on the way to greatness, and no amount of envy or hatred can stop what I have started. When the truth is revealed, I want you to go ahead with confidence. This is not the conclusion of anything. Rather, it marks the beginning of something new. The jealousy that has enveloped you will lose its power, and you will enter a new level of independence, strength, and purpose. The ones who are supposed to walk with you will stay, while those who are not will be expelled. You've grown, and with that comes change. Not everyone can manage the changes in your life, and that's okay. And I am calling you to a higher level, and I am giving you the strength to face what is ahead. The following 2 days mark just the beginning of the ascent that will come. Trust that I am with you, guiding and protecting you every step of the way. If you feel God is guiding you into a new season of development, write 841 to express your faith in His plan for your life. I see how eager you are to go ahead, and that is a wonderful thing. However, before you can truly embrace what is ahead, you must first confront what is already around you. I warned you discreetly earlier so you might gain discernment. Now I'm speaking clearly since the time for subtlety is gone. In 2 days, you will encounter a watershed moment, one in which the jealousy that has been simmering under the surface will finally emerge. This will not damage you, but will set you free. You've held on to some relationships and situations because you thought they were part of your future. However, not everyone is destined to join you on this adventure. I know it's difficult to hear, particularly because you've spent so much time and energy in people around you, but I need you to understand why this is important. The jealousy that surrounds you is like a weight dragging you back, and I will remove it in 2 days so you may go on unencumbered. The fact is that some of those you've trusted have been secretly envious of you. It's not something people express openly, but you can feel it in their energy, words, and actions. They have been silently doubting your achievement, comparing themselves to you and asking why you have been rewarded. But I'm here to tell you that your benefits are from me, and no amount of jealousy can take that away. In 2 days, their genuine sentiments will be disclosed, and you will see things for what they truly are. When this happens, I want you to remember that being exposed to jealousy is not an assault on you. It is just part of the process. I've been preparing your heart for this, and now it's time for you to face the reality. Do not react emotionally. Instead, reply wisely. The jealousy that has surfaced is only a reflection of their own insecurities, not of your value. You do not have to defend yourself or explain why you have been fortunate. Nothing can affect your status as selected. I know you're prepared for what comes next, but in order to completely embrace your future, you must let go of what is keeping you back. The jealousy that surrounds you is more than simply a hindrance. It's a distraction. In 2 days, I will remove the distraction from your life, allowing you to go on without doubt. I believe that I am clearing the way ahead of you. What seems to be a loss at first is really preparing way for better things to come. If you think God is removing distractions from your path, write 384 and express your willingness to accept the destiny He has planned for you. People who have been secretly jealous of you may not even realize why they feel that way. Envy may distort the heart and mislead the intellect, but it is not your duty. Your goal is to stay focused on what I've called you to accomplish, rather than being sidetracked by others who are caught up in comparisons. I am your source of strength, and I will protect you from everything negative that comes your way. And their beliefs do not define you, and in 2 days you will see them more clearly than ever. I want you to realize that this process of revelation is essential for your development. You've felt the weight of other people's envy, but you haven't been able to properly identify it. It's been subtle, concealed in minor comments or in how others regard you differently. But I have seen it everything. I've seen how they've responded to your achievement, holding grudges while smiling in your face. This is not to bring you anguish, it is to set you free from the delusion. The truth will set you free. What's coming in 2 days is a moment of clarity, a time when the curtain is removed, revealing people's true hearts. This will help you manage your relationships wisely. Some individuals are worth keeping, despite their jealousy, because I am working on their hearts. Others must be let go in order for you to go ahead. I will assist you in determining who is who. Allow me to do the sifting and believe that I know what is best for you. When the moment comes, I want you to react peacefully. You do not have to defend yourself or confront someone angrily. The truth has its own strength, and once disclosed, it will accomplish its purpose. I want you to be calm, anchored in love, and let me manage the rest. I will defend you and provide justice when it is required. However, your responsibility is to keep your heart pure, even in the face of jealousy. Remember, those who are jealous of you are not your enemy. They are merely trying to figure out why you are successful while they are stuck. Pray for them and let them go into my hands. You do not have to bear the weight of their emotions. It is not your responsibility. In 2 days, the weight of their envy will be removed, allowing you to go on with renewed clarity and confidence. If you think God is bringing you calm and clarity, Write 529 and allow him to handle everything as the truth emerges. You've been so focused on your own journey and improvement that you may not have recognized how closely others have been following you. They've witnessed your development and benefits, but instead of rejoicing with you, they've allowed envy to take root in their hearts. However, envy has no influence over you until you let it to. I've been protecting you all along, and now I'm going to expose the truth so you may walk with even more freedom. Do not be startled when the truth is exposed in 2 days. Some individuals you least anticipate may be harboring jealousy, but don't be discouraged. I allowed this to happen for a reason, to show you who is actually destined to accompany you into the next season. Not everyone can go where I'm sending you, and this moment of clarity is part of the process of honing your circle. When jealousy is uncovered, you may experience a range of feelings, including sadness, disappointment, and even betrayal. But keep in mind that this is all part of the process. I'm pruning your life so you can produce more fruit. People who can't celebrate your achievement without feeling jealous aren't ready for where you're headed, which is okay. This is not about punishing you. It is about preparing you for larger opportunities.